It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the Divisional Round finale. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Ready.
Play fake, it's Love. Headed out right. And his first pass falls incomplete. Couldn't make the hookup with Matthew Golden. And now it's 2nd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Back to the air. Love. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And this is another incompletion. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Packers send out their punting unit. And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dunt. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 16 yards on the play. for a New York first down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he works this to the 38 before going there. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the Packers' 38.
The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Check. Set. Come. Street. Check. Riggins.
Trying the right side with Tracy. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, they take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So that brings up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Going down now. Here's Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
There's Tracy on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10. At the Packers' 16.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
From the gun, here's Dart. This one's gone. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Scatterboo reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York! The Giants have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kay, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Cano ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Right.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He gets a half dozen on the carry. That's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. Now they're staring at a 4th down. Daniel Whelan on the punt. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. One play action with Darts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now. Has a man on target to Johnson. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants pull out in front further, 13-zip. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go next. Ready?
To the air with Love. That's complete to Musgrave. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Love. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
On the set.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Blast through midfield, and he gets this down to the 38. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Set. Cut.
Love now on 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So 2nd down coming up.
Set.
Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
There's Jacobs on 3rd. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the 1st. That brings up 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Set, hut. Ready.
Fourth down, here's Love. Short pass brought in. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Dark from the pistol. He set up the screen to Neighbors. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Takes the handoff, now to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, let's take it all the way back to the house. It required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Coming left is Tracy. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And a fair catch made here at the 17.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
And out to Jacobs to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt.
In punt formation for the Packers.
Starts the return at the 34. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd and 3 now.
18 card, 18 card. 19, 15, go.
From the 48. Looking for a target. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Giants will have a first down.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Dart. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Scannaboo now from the gun. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
7-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Third and goal. It starts. Buying some time right. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down.
An 18-yard attempt.
The kick by Gano is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Gano ready to send this away. McCole Hardman now on the return. Juke the defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Now Love on the play fake. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. By Matthew Golden. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. Up the sideline, past the 45. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Come on, set. Claws red. 60 red. Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Didn't read the intended target. So it's second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. First down, ball at the 36. Loves to throw again. A massive shot towards the end zone. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it sets up second down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Here's Amir Smith-Marsette on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Marsette on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Back to throw, here starts. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he has it right near midfield here, just about a yard short. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. A handoff to Tracy. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Here start now. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Third down, Tracy gets it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
On first and 10, here starts.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. Driving forward with Scatteroo. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
got to figure out this third down here. From the gun, here's Dart. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Gano adds the point after. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead. Gano ready to send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's ready.
Love now off the play action. On the move, headed right. He'll wind up and hit to deep right. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. They'll cobble together a yard there. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see him make a play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
He's got it deep downfield. Into the red zone. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the second half with some needed points. McManus on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Again, right side to Tracy. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 16-point ball game. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead. Ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love looking to pass. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
43 right. Here we go. Smash. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. He beams one deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Come on. Ready.
Stick it in the air. Love. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Kicks the handoff, now Love. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run Jacobs, and he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Offense up to the line fast. Play fake, it's Love. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. Offense in the hurry up here. Jacobs. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Smith-Mar set to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line, first and 10. He's on the ground here, Tracy. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
It's Tracy on second down. And this isn't much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Michael Parsons making that play.
A gain of a yard brings up third and
5. So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Let's see what he can do on the return. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Play action. Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3 now.
Ready. Black 40.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's the Packers with it and trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. Second and 3 now.
Okay. Let's go. 6 ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. He's able to cross midfield before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Thrown on first down, Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it back at the 34. Correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I think it looked like that was his, actually the primary read on the play, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Kate, I don't think there's any question about it. You know, the college game is a game of scheme. The NFL game is a game of matchups. And that was a matchup that they wanted and worked on all week to get their running back in a one-on-one. Problem was, the defense was ready for it and took it away.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
They go right back to Tracy. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. You got to be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. They'll run here, following the penalty. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
That's another New York Giants.
The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Right on the doorstep now. Here's first and goal from inside the 1. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he will take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. The nose point after is good. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead.
38, Packers 21. To kick off.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he takes the return out of bounds. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Down.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Love now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Love on 3rd and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready.
Running back sent in motion.
Yellow. 43.
Holden coming in motion right. Desperation time here on 4th. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Ball at the 33 for first down. Give to Tracy up the middle. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. That's going to tuck it and run. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. Dart setting in the throw here. Completed over the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. I'll try with Tracy. Jukes one defender. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Defense stops him after 4 yards, and that forces 4th and goal.
Graham Gano for the Giants.
The kick by Gano is good. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants can rest easy with a 3-score lead.
Graham Gano to kick off.
Gano ready to send this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Blue 32. Ready?
Lloyd running dead ahead. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Sticky, green. Ready?
From the gun, it's a give to Jacob. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready?
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers drop the lead back to 13. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on to the victory in this one. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. So to the conference championship game, they go, Brock. A season that's already memorable, lasting at least 1 more